Well, we're checking out what undergraduate research is like at Ohio State at Lima. Joining us today, an associate professor at Ohio State Lima, Dr. Ryan Norris. And thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so first let's talk about this undergraduate research. What does that look like on the campus at Ohio State Lima?
Sure. So faculty here at OSU Lima conduct research just like faculty at all the Ohio State campuses. And so the students will work fairly closely with one of the faculty members, usually work for maybe a year or a couple of years. And then we'll have various outcomes, but one of the major things that they'll do at the end is present that research at the end of the semester here at our undergraduate research forum.
Mm-hmm. So they pick a topic that they're interested in, and a professor studying the same thing. I mean, how do they get connected?
Yeah, so usually a professor is, it's usually related to the professor's research. So we all have research programs, and the students will come in and we'll usually match interests, at least to some degree, so that the student is working on a project that relates to the kind of work that we're doing. And then from there, we'll come up with a topic, they'll gather data, analyze that data, and then present that data.
It kind of
or
sounds
write
like,
it up as a thesis or something like that.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like a win-win. I mean, helps out a professor with their project, but also the student gets to learn how to do that research, and maybe they have, I don't know, really great outcomes when they graduate, and it helps them get their career going.
Yeah, exactly. And we've had a number of students that have kind of gone on to then do PhD programs in things relating to the research that they did. We've had this is also very relevant to people that are going on to do research or to do medical school or dental school, or a wide variety of applications, and then even in terms of just their regular jobs.
I assume this is a process that, I mean, not every student, gets to be involved in or whatever. So, I mean, I assume that these students are really like, yeah, I want to learn more about research. And it's more than we probably even think, here in the audience and the public, that this research really probably goes in depth and there's a lot to it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a topic that they're going to zero in on and focus on in a lot more detail than they would normally. And usually these are people that are students that are particularly motivated to come in and, do this type of work.
Yeah, all right. So we can actually check out some of this work. You mentioned a forum. The forum is coming up on April 3rd. So we'll be able to see kind of like what they've been researching and what they've learned.
Yeah, everybody's welcome to come out and join us at the Lima Campus Library on April 3rd from 1 to 3 p.m. And the students are all going to be there. I think we have about 15 poster presentations of students that will be giving an update on everything that they've done, and with subjects ranging from psychology to biology to medieval literature. Oh. So you are all welcome to join us.
All right. Sounds like a wide variety of interests, so it'll be very cool and interesting to see.
Yes, be great.
All right.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right. Well, Dr. Norris, kind of interesting stuff here that they're doing all this extra research and how they're really working through it. So thanks for joining us today.
Okay. Thank you very much for having me.
All right. Don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.